We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stutter and Craig. No, you don't get the 96-ounce Coke Zeros, Blabs.
Yo, my androids, what's up?
And straight from the hood, Phoenix.
It's really enjoyable as an adult male to shit your pants.
And now, broadcasting from our homes around the internet, it's time for Side Scrollers.
Okay, you ready? Open wide!
Whoa, oh my God, on my full screen. You did it, Toots, you did it. How you doing there, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Side Scrollers. Boy, howdy, it was a good weekend. Feels good to be back on the show. We've got a good one for you. To talk about how good it is, here is Blabs. How you doing there, Blabs?
I did it. Okay, so as soon as you started saying "whoa," I was like, "No!" And it was like I could hear like the music, the super duper trailer type music in my head. I was like, I pressed the button right on time. So.
I am extremely proud of you.
You
heard me. I was off. I wasn't prepared for it to go right.
I did it.
Yeah. How are you doing, Blabs? You're back home off of assignment. How does it feel to be back home?
I'm off assignment. It's different weather. so
is it back to Dementor weather where you are?
A little bit. Yesterday was very much Dementor weather. Today is a lot nicer. It's a little bit more green. Going to be in the 70s.
Okay, well that's good. That's very good.
Yeah.
We have first we have a quick announcement. As you can see, Craig is not here, and so if you remember from last week, we told you about the prophecy. But the prophecy foretold that Craig would be back on June 8th. And here, lo and behold, it is June 8th, and there is no Craig. Well, that is because he is stuck in Roma right now because of some plane delays, things like that. From my understanding,
there was like flooding and stuff in Italy.
Flooding, perhaps death and destruction. I'm not sure. Hopefully everyone's okay there. I believe he's on a plane now, however, back
That's what I
understood.
Home. You got the same message as I did, so if we're both confused,
beep boop. But it's okay because Blabs has put together a phenomenal show today. So much.
We'll see.
It's a good one. So much gaming news and movie news. A lot of fun stuff. And per usual, she was kind enough to join us.
To be harassed on a Sunday of all days.
She thought she was done. But we keep bringing her back. It's Melee K. How you doing, Melee?
Hi. I thought I escaped. No, I'm just kidding. Today I'm in a very good mood. One of the most anticipated games that I've wanted to play for a long time just got its early access release. It is the day of Killer Bean. I have been waiting for this moment.
Like a bean?
Killer Bean, that's right. Killer Bean.
Do you get to wait, can I guess the synopsis? You're a little bean and you kill people?
Yes, how did you know?
Wow.
No, really?
What?
I want to play this
game.
Hang on.
That's crazy. How did you get that from the title? I can't believe it.
Now this
oh my God,
game
it actually is. What the fuck?
Well, it wasn't the title, Blabs.
Yeah, exactly. I am so freaking excited. It's got like slowdown mechanic. Look at this. Oh, it's so good.
What is this, dude?
It's Killer Bean, baby. It's an evolution of
Look at that.
I'm
Third
so
person
excited.
FPS, open world. Is it it's a single player? Can you imagine if you could do like co-op?
I feel like there's got to be a multiplayer coming just based on how this is built out. That would be freaking awesome.
Maybe a future DLC or something.
Man, I'm excited.
Well, now this was not announced, from my understanding, on any of the showcases that we had. We had 3 back to back. Was there something else that was out that I'm unaware of, or this just happened to be just coming out?
No. Today was Killer Bean Day. That's all that matters. This was announced like last year or something.
Okay.
And then it was like radio silent for a long time. I'm like, no, don't tell me Killer Bean is gone. Is the dream not real? What are we gonna do? And then it happened. I'm like, yes.
The dream very much alive and well. Yeah,
that game looks
good.
It reminds me of the Mighty Beans, which I have in my basement somewhere. Does anyone else remember the Mighty Beans as a kid?
Are those ones that like flipped? Yeah.
Yeah, the Mighty Beans. That's what I was like, oh my God,
these.
look at this.
Oh my god, yes. I loved these things as a kid.
I have so many of them. Maybe I should dig them out one day and be like, behold, my mighty beans.
That's a great plus post. You should totally do that.
Maybe.
off. Mm.
It's just effort going into the basement. You know?
Are you going to start collecting them like a mad person now? Is that going to be the new thing? It's going to be
Mighty
Harry
Beans?
Potter and Mighty Beans?
No, I actually have like a whole bunch of them. I think I have like 40 of them.
Oh, so you've already. It started young. The
I was a
collecting
kid.
started young.
Yeah, because I think it's basically my sisters and I's combined together. It's not just mine. Yeah.
I think the Mighty Beans were the evolution of Pogs, weren't they?
And I even have this little like thing here. I have mine. I think mine's in green and it holds all of them.
Oh, there was like a binder too?
Yeah,
What?
bro, there was a binder.
Okay, wow, I'm learning a lot. I just had a few of them because they were cool. I don't remember. They had like random faces on it. It wasn't like licensed or anything.
It was weird shit.
Well, as someone who knows, I mean,
Speaking
like
of
the,
weird shit.
speaking of, I mean, like
We're
the
transitioning.
number one bean. What were they called again?
Mighty
Mighty
Beans.
Beans?
Mighty Beans. I mean, like the aficionado on all things Mighty Beans. It's Celestium. How you doing there, Celestium?
Boop. Oh, hi.
Well, I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, thank you. Were you a big Mighty Beans fan?
So when I was a kid, I used to see that on the TV all the time,
Mhm.
but I was more into Pokemon cards and Beyblade,
Okay.
so I never got into that. But
Beyblades.
there's
Let 'em rip.
Beyblades, yes.
yeah,
Mhm.
love Beyblade.
Rip.
Mhm.
I know very little about this Mighty Beans thing, but I actually would.
I'm gonna send you mine now,
Yes,
and then
I'm
you
sure
can have
you're
mine.
gonna. Thank you.
Oh,
I
that's so
appreciate it.
sweet.
Very kind of
They're
you.
so fun.
So as I said, we have an incredible show today that I want to get started real soon. But we've got a wonderful new guest on the show, Maria Grace VT.
Hi.
How you doing, Maria?
Hello, I'm doing just fine. I'm
She needs to be a
nervous as
voice
heck,
actor.
but doing good.
Yeah, I mean that's an incredible voice you have there. That's like right out of the
What do you
anime.
mean? There's nothing strange about my voice whatsoever.
I know, I love it. It's great.
Thank you.
Were you into this is obviously a big deal for me. Were you into Mighty Beans? Because I've never heard of them.
I was born a little bit after the 1900s, so not really.
Okay, all right.
They're
So
the
you and
best.
I
When I was a kid, I was more into like
makes me feel old when she
Barbies,
says that.
princesses, that kind of deal.
okay. So you
The
are
1900s.
in the same club of not knowing what the hell anyone's talking about. Perfect.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
yeah.
like.
I like Mighty Beans. That's what I thought when Kate was like Killer Beans. It's like, is it like the same thing?
Very
No,
much the
I
same
knew
thing.
about Killer Bean because of all the memes surrounding it.
I didn't see any of these memes.
Killer Bean is a saint. It's like a pre-YouTube CGI thing. It's kind of hard to explain. It's just a meme culture thing, but I am so glad we're getting the game, and more importantly, the gameplay itself looks incredible. That's why.
Yeah, it looks beyond like a parody game. It actually looks like it has some meat to it.
I might have to play it.
I hope you do. And
I
When does it
actually
come
might.
out?
Today, it's out
Oh,
now.
it's today.
Yeah, it's like $12.
It's early access, just to give everyone a heads up. So there's still work to be done on the game. I'm hearing that it's a bit busted. I'm still gonna play it day one. Don't even care. I'm excited.
Is it an endearing busted? Is it like, sometimes those games are kind of fun or is it like maybe just broken?
I'm seeing people say that their video and audio settings are just like getting destroyed by it
okay.
pretty much, and it's just
Look at
like
these slow-mos.
crashing. So right, it's the Max Payne things. I just love this. I don't know. I've been excited. I just wanted some goofy gaming, and we've got it.
Has this studio ever done anything before? Is this or they're
This is
kind of a new
literally, I think, his first thing ever, and they're literally
Wow.
called the Killer Bean Studio.
That's so funny. I think
That's
I might actually get
impressive.
this game.
Yeah, you
I'm
know
super
what you
hyped.
must do, Celeste.
I know everyone in chat saying it. Look, just because my chat are called beans doesn't necessarily.
That's even better. Yes,
No,
like,
you
it
have
could
to
be
do
better.
it.
I'll do it. I'll do it. You've convinced me. I'm gonna go buy the game right now.
But it is busted, like I said. Like, just be prepared for.
Maybe
That's
I'll give it a
that's
couple
great.
tries then.
I'm a VTuber. My streams are always scuffed.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We're in the right place then. I'm always scuffed too.
Nice.
Well, speaking of being scuffed, make sure you hit that like and subscribe and follow button and join the 145,000 subs over on YouTube and over 48,000.3 on Rumble. Also, we've got tons of new shows coming out that we're building, that we've got lined up over on Side Scrollers Plus. You can use promo code 50OFF to get 50% off of the annual membership. As I've said last week, y'all were so kind enough to write all your thoughts out on what you'd like to see from us in the future. Obviously, we're trying to build and change culture, and that's all thanks to you guys and girls out there who've been so generous with your with all your help and support for us. And so we are working on those shows. So if you want to get in on this, again, use promo code 50OFF. Craig, as I said before, is stuck in Rome, which means direct. He's dead. Direct donations, unfortunately, still can't be read due to his untimely death. But I am feeling good about his resurrection tomorrow.
Oh my goodness!
Don't worry, they'll all be read tomorrow when he's back.
Yes.
But on your birthday too, Phoenix. That's horrible.
Very selfish of him, isn't it?
It is rough. It wasn't the gift I was looking forward to today, but it's the gift I've got. So I'll have to take it. It's a
present.
Anyway, before we get started with the show, and it's a really good one, we like to always do our showdowns. And so today, there is today's showdown. Ladies and gentlemen, on Side Scrollers, a showdown as the escalator falls from heaven. We have, whoops, I need to change this. Where is it? Oh, it's good. Okay, everything's fine. I was panicking, but it turns out everything's fine. It is, what is the best medium? Books or films? This is a really, really good one. You know, you take it like books leaves everything up to the imagination, right? That's the movie for you, or is it the movie that visually says it all for you? And many times doesn't do the books justice. Let's go around the panel and see what would you prefer. I'm actually going to start with our good friend Maria over there, who has no idea what Mighty Beans is. What would you choose here?
I would have to say books, just based on their longevity. Mm-hmm. Because books can be stored a lot longer than CDs, because eventually they will, wear and tear away no matter what you do. But if you preserve a book good enough, then it'll stay good forever and ever. And also, the Holy Bible is best book.
I agree.
Withstood the test of time. So yeah, that's a good point. Yes. Celeste?
I also agree with books, only because, like you said, it lets you imagine the world yourself. And I don't know, literacy rates kind of sus right now with my generation and the upcoming generation. I think we need more books.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of 60-year-olds still reading Cat in the Hat. It's about what they can comprehend at the moment. Pretty depressing. Kay, your thoughts?
It's tough for me. I guess I'm gonna go movies. I'm really turning around to movies in the past decade. I actually used to say video games are the best entertainment and just speaking material. But I've really started to love film, especially watching David Lynch and Werner Herzog and stuff like that. So film is great because within an hour and a half to 2 hours, you can capture such a range of emotions, and what actors and actresses can portray just through visual without even sound is very powerful. So I like the idea of seeing art coming through from everybody within the film and also from the writers in an ideal world where everything is done properly. I'm not talking about all modern film, but just the idea of this marriage of so many people coming together and bringing their piece to the art together, which probably surprised Phoenix to hear because I'm talking about art.
Yeah, well, I mean, guys, if you're unfamiliar with Werner Herzog, I mean, I think you can speak to this. Slapstick comedy guy, loves screwball comedies. That's all the films he's made, right? They're feel-good comedies, right?
Totally, yeah.
Yeah, that's Werner Herzog for you. Proud of you that you know who he is, though.
I love Werner Herzog.
Yeah, no, he's great. Blabs?
I'm gonna have to say books. because I have yet to find a good movie. Well, no, there's a few out there that are like good movie adaptations, but the books are always just so much better, and you can picture them in your head. So even if like they cast a character who doesn't look precisely right, you have the books. You can be like, it's in your head. You know what it feels like. You know what it sees like and everything. So I'm gonna say books.
Well, that's what's so incredible about books is that you can have, if you ever went to like a book club or whatever, and I didn't because I'm not a dork. I definitely weren't always in book clubs all the time. But yeah, in book clubs and stuff, when you share your thoughts and stuff on a book, great thing about it is that because it's left to your imagination, everyone has a kind of slightly different view of what that book would be. And I always thought that was fascinating. And so it opens up more discussion, which is always great with art because it promotes philosophy, discussion, debate, you name it. So I always like that. However, as much as I do love books, I'm actually going to say film for me, only because that's always what I wanted to do as a kid. I always liked the idea of marrying words and story with visuals, because there's so much you can do with visual storytelling that's equally as important as the words. So for me, I think they're both great. I'm gonna lean a little bit closer to film myself. And with that, credible commentary from me. Blabs, it's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everyone's favorite segment. It's time for hard news.
I'm just gonna sit here for a second and let you think about that.
Or not, because...
Or is it?
Hard news.
Well, it was time for hard news, right?
I mean, yeah, but I also have a couple super chats I had to read. So I was like, well, never mind. But also, I'm just trolling you. So.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I did fuck up.
Funny.
Craig will be back tomorrow, guys.
No, it's fine. I like it. I like trolling you. It's my favorite hobby. So it's all good. Anyway, I'll get to super chats in a bit. But since we did press the hard news button, we can't just go to super chats. Like, that's just unethical at this point.
Yes.
So. In the last few hours, Scary Movie 6 has been released, and it's done pretty well. Now, I've not seen all the Scary Movies. I've seen probably like the first two, I want to say. But it has opened up with $105.5 million worldwide for box office. And 2 people here have actually seen Scary Movie 6.
Ooh.
Now, who could that be?
'Twas I.
Whoa.
I saw
Surprise.
it yesterday with a group of friends.
What'd you think?
Oh my god. I had no context because that was my first scary movie.
Okay.
I planned to watch like the previous ones before that, but I kind of forgot. So I went in there with zero context. Like, I could make out, like, oh, some of these are, like, characters from the older movie, but it was a lot of meta humor that, you know, it didn't sit well with someone who never saw any of the other movies.
Was that like
from
one of your
that, it
first... Was that one of your
it had a
first
good
parody
couple of
films?
I haven't seen any of the other films.
Like any parody films in general? Because
Yeah, definitely. I've
okay.
seen parody films.
Okay.
But just not any of the other scary movie films. But I do have friends who went with me who watched all of them, and even then they're like, yeah, this is worse than the last few that came out. Like, this is on par with like the first movie, which apparently isn't the best.
Well, I'm in the mood for some friction. Kay, what's your review? Best movie ever. Loved it.
Yes.
10 on 10.
It was fantastic. It was actually almost a 10 out of 10 movie for me.
Oh.
It was excellent. I thought it was so good. So I watched all the scary movies, and I love the first scary movie and the second one. And then the original creators were uninvolved for a few of them. And they came back for this one. And this, to me, besides like Project Hail Mary, is the best movie that came out this year. And even with Obsession, I'm like battling in my brain still which one is but I think Scary Movie is the one that's better. Just for me personally, because I know this is going to outrage a lot of people. I loved this movie so much. It is an excellent commentary on the past 10 years. I think it missed one or two critical jokes because it does make fun of both sides. So I think there was definitely a little bit of oomph missing from one side to make it like a perfect movie for me. But man, the comedy is amazing, especially if you kept up with all the horror movies that have been coming out in the past couple of years. The way that it parodies Scream, everything. It's like shot for shot those scenes, but like twisted in such a way. It's like, this is what everyone was thinking while watching these shitty movies for the past 10 years. Like, I was dying laughing. I never react to anything in a theater or even really at home. I kind of just sit and watch silently. I was dying laughing in the theater. It was so funny and so clever throughout the entire thing. So yeah, I thought that they did a really excellent job from start to finish. And I don't want to spoil it for anyone who might actually go in there and want to watch it. It's good. It's really good.
How was the last one? With part 5,
Terrible.
Had they returned for that, or they were still gone from that?
They were gone. This is them coming back. So yeah, the last one was awful. It was dull. I was bored the entire time. I barely got through it. And then this one, the time flew. It was like, what? It's been an hour and a half and it's over. That's insane. It just from start to finish.
It's a short movie. An hour
it was
and a half?
pretty short. It's like about an hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes. Something like that. But yeah, every single line in that movie is perfectly crafted. If you have kept up with all of these horror films in the past 10 years, all of the culture stuff happening in the past 10 years, everything. It's near masterful. There is one joke in there that I just wish they went more aggressive on, and I would have been happy. One joke.
Oh, what joke?
Are you guys?
She can't spoil it.
What?
Fine with me mentioning it. I can.
Yeah, stick your fingers in your ears and go la 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 if you don't want spoilers.
For the whole show.
I want the critique.
Okay, the only thing I wish that they leaned into more was George Floyd.
Oh wow.
Wow, really?
I don't even remember them mentioning that.
They did, but they didn't do it well enough, in my opinion. So they do go on the other side with January 6th. And then they do make a George Floyd joke eventually, but it's so subtle, it's hard to pick up on. And
I guess I didn't pick up on it.
The January 6th joke is so in your face. So for me, it was like they were doing a really great job of making fun of both sides, but they still didn't make fun of one side aggressively enough. But I didn't like it solely for the comedy where it's making fun of both sides. I thought that like it was extremely clever in spoofing scenes from horror films that came out in the past 10 years as well. So it wasn't purely about that for me. But yeah, I do wish that they went more aggressive on George Floyd. That's really the thing. What might have happened was because of the movies that they were spoofing specifically were more pronouns and gender and stuff like that. I think they leaned more into those jokes specifically. I felt like their jokes about the right were just like way more aggressive, and then their jokes on the left were a little more
it felt very punchy on the jokes that were more, targeting right-leaning people, and then the ones that are targeting, the left were like soft little taps on the face. Like, yeah, we filled this quota. We're making fun of the other side, but it is nowhere near equal in the amount of like aggressiveness that they did.
It was fairly even until January 6th came up, in my opinion. That was the first moment where I was like, is it going to be one of these films? And I almost didn't like the film. And then I was like, no, it's just too clever. It's definitely one of those films that you have to be able to walk into it and not take anything seriously, including yourself. You have to walk into it and know that things that you identify with will be made fun of. And then you can enjoy that film.
Kay, do you think it does a good enough? Because you're mentioning that culturally, it's kind of going back and forth on both sides. Do you think as like normie kind of goes in there, is there anything that would anger them, or they do it such a good job that you can kind of, it really feels as though it's just jokes?
I think the other side will be upset as well. Yes. I think that there will be upset on both sides. But I do think that they just did not go as aggressive on one side as they did with the other, and it was slightly safe. And that's my criticism of it.
But nothing came across as mean to you. It's just kind of everything comes across as jokes, is what I'm gathering.
I mean,
correct?
there was one girl who got stabbed when she's
Okay.
like, my pronouns are they, them, and just multiple people on a subway stab her to death.
That's awful.
That's
yeah.
when the Floyd joke is mentioned.
So there was this little clip from Anna Faris, and I gotta wonder if she's totally like drunk or drugged up in this interview. Watch this.
I
Yikes.
was always pushing for Cindy to be classic MAGA rabbit hole, the kind of person that you saw outside of the Walmart during quarantine that was raising some kind of crazy ass fuss. There was a moment where I'm getting just wasted, just so.
Like, is she not on something right now?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
She's probably just method acting.
She's a little quirky in general, but
Yeah.
I like Anna Faris a lot.
Drunk.
So.
And then I look, I'm in my truck, of course. And I look into the rearview mirror and I say, be best, Cindy Campbell. Be best. That didn't make it, but I liked my little winking there. You know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gonna be mad at Cindy? I'm in a movie that is truly like the most offensive movie ever made, and
No.
I'm
No,
the
not
lead
even
of
close.
it, and I participate in offensive ideas. I think I can kind
She's
of do anything.
Still
It
drugged up
liberated
right
me.
there.
I was
Like even like her lips and everything. She just well, I don't know, man. Medical help.
She's got the addict phenotype for sure.
Yikes.
I don't know. I like her. I think she's a real human being.
Oh no, I think she's a great actress. I'm just saying, like, is she all right? She's
Are you
not looking
okay?
too hot there. Anyway, before we move on, let me hit up some supers real fast. The critical catastrophe for 20 says, I'm going to play Mighty Beans with a sombrero on. The new girl can decide where this goes. So the new girl is Maria. So for $20, you get to pick books or media or movies.
It goes towards the Holy Bible side. Books forever.
Okay. The critical catastrophe for 2 says Killer Bean. All right, thank you for that. Robert for 5 says quick indie game recommendation: Psycho Dead Elfin Lied based indie horror game.
Ooh, that sounds great.
Elfin
Thank you so
nice.
much. I love when you
Big-
guys recommend games. Thank you.
Big Papa for 2 says, so Blobs and Kay like to play with their beans.
When it's a killer bean, of course I do.
Ayo.
Anyway, Young Stone for 2 says play Onimusha, Kay, and let's talk games for real.
No, I need to download it. We did a 10.5-hour podcast yesterday. I
Wow.
almost downloaded it, but I had to go eat after being like, oh my God, I did not have food all day.
All right, and Saint D for, I don't know, says me go with movie, but me no dum dum. How much was
Sorry, that
for?
was $2.
Okay, 2 for the movies.
I like how they're like me no dum dum.
It just
Are you
reminds me
No
of
dum dum.
it just reminds me of Night at the Museum with the big the rock. You
Oh
give me
yeah, the
dum dum.
Stonehenge head.
Yeah. Iron Beat for 5 says, so do comic books and manga count? If so, I vote books. You get everything, no cruddy acting. Can't wait for Celeste's comic, by the way. Tell him, sis. So yeah, I would say all these are based on books. I would say yes. So that's 5 for books right
Is
there.
that okay? But I would disagree with that, because then if you're adding a visual medium to it, then is that technically a book? It's you
graphic
made it,
novel?
Blabs.
But what about
A
like
graphic novel is
illustrated
still a
books that
novel.
have pictures in them? And there's still
Okay.
the books inside of them.
There's
Fair
picture
enough.
books.
Okay, so we're including comics, manga, all that stuff. Okay,
I would
cool.
assume.
Pop-up books are peak media.
Oh yeah, I like pop-up books.
And now also pop-up books and coloring books as well.
Books.
You know, it's just
Activity
all
books.
binded things.
Okay,
those,
fair enough.
those watercolor books like you give the kids
Yeah.
like a little brush.
Magazines, you got it.
Robot Doos for 2 says, arguably The Shining was better than the book. So I guess that's 2 for movies.
I didn't even know The
Mojo-
Shining had a book.
Oh, sure, based on Stephen King, yeah.
Mojo for 2 says, I can't read a movie, but I can still watch a book. # books. All right, that's 2 for books right there. Big Boss Luffy for 10 says, books are better. Glad to see the sheep here and gas free too. Maria, have you put my glorious fan art on the fridge yet? That's 10 for
Oh
books.
gosh.
I hang up all of my fan art on the fridge. It's getting quite full.
Gold Soul Ninja for 20 says, back in my middle school days, I used to make mini comics during homeroom and show them to my
yeah.
homeroom teacher. It's a nice way to pass the time. To the books. So that's 20 for books.
Me too.
Cynical Crusader for 2 says, scary movie is terrible. I walked out of the cinema. Damn, bro.
Wow.
Wow.
I've never walked out of a movie theater before. I've always just sat it through. I've just sat it through. Bike Shorts, member for 6 months on YouTube, says, oh, hey, 6 months, that means I put 60 on the movies. That's not how it works. On movies, since I hate reading. The longer I look at words, the more they start blending together. That's like $4 right there. So it's 4
That's
for
called
movies.
dyslexia, my friend.
Yeah. Goldstone Ninja for 10 says, if you hate scary movie, you don't like to laugh then, you big softies.
Wow.
I laughed at it.
By the way, Phoenix, you're asking like if the other side would get offended, for example.
No,
like
I was saying.
right?
What my question was is Joe normal? I've never seen one. If I was to go in.
Yeah.
Is there a chance I'm getting offended, or the jokes feel like jokes? It's not like they're pointing at you and talking down to you.
The jokes will definitely offend them, but I forgot to mention also they say a word I'm not going to say on YouTube out of respect for you guys. Noah every like 5 seconds as well in the movie. So that alone, I forgot to bring that up before like anything before a joke even hits you. The fact that they're saying Noah every 5 seconds, Morrowind fans know. That alone could make some people be like really offended. So,
Epsilon Sama for 10. So speaking of scary movie, I'm the only one who thought Killer Bean meant something else, like a slasher film where Killer Bean kills the people who flick it. # books. That's 10 for books there.
That's insane.
Anyway, Yeti for 10 says, always a pleasure to welcome a new person to the show. As for my vote, a movie can be a fun short time, but a book can do far more for the imagination, especially when transformed into an audio drama. So that's 10 for books right there. Cream says, Josh, put the fries in the bag. Epsilon Sama for 10 says, also, y'all need to watch Masters of the Universe. Is not woke at all and takes the piss on our HR bullshit. Part of the movie is about He-Man learning that some people are just evil. Well, that was ironic. Anyway, okay, so we're going to go and move on real fast to a really, really fast, quick hit about Scooby Doo of all things. They're having a live-action adaptation of Scooby Doo on Netflix. So, this is what the...
wait, Blabs, is this a show or a movie?
It's a series.
It's just going to be a series. Oh, okay, cool.
So are they going to make Scooby Doo into a pit bull?
What?
It's kind of cute, isn't he?
Yeah, little dog.
It looks cute. Is that a Great Dane like Scooby was?
No, I think it's a chocolate lab.
No.
Scooby is like a Great Dane, isn't he?
I would expect the dog to be bigger. This looks like a chocolate lab and not a Great Dane, in my opinion. Here's the thing, though.
It's a baby.
It's like the face is different for a Great Dane, though. He looks more like a lab. But I don't know how much I can play this because it's Netflix. But I guess we could try. I don't know what he is. Look at him. What is this guy?
This is a
I'm
dog.
not feeling him.
He's too sweet. Then again,
We already got a masterpiece in the first Scooby Doo live action adaptation.
Yes.
Like
I
we don't
completely
need
agree.
any more. We've got perfection.
That trailer that teaser was very underwhelming. I was expecting at the very least, like, hey, Scooby, I can't do that voice, but at least like saying the line or something. That was just literally a dog in a boy's arms.
It was just a dog and a guy.
Yeah.
Apparently, a lot of people are not happy. Like, hot take, Scooby-Doo live action will ruin the magic of the franchise. CGI fits the role especially well. Like, if it's done well. I don't know. I think, like, he's not my Scooby-Doo. I don't know. He just looks too, like, I don't know. I guess, again, live action, it just doesn't convey the emotions very well for a cartoon. It's kind of like Lady and the Tramp when they made that live action. It was very soulless. And that movie was just shit overall anyway, but oh well.
I think it's too early to tell anything. I mean, that was basically just some B-roll footage they shot.
But anyway, we're going to go into the world of Canada now because obviously this one's for Kay because she's so nice.
Canada.
Yeah, so I didn't even know that Justin Trudeau had an 18-year-old son, let alone this
Xander,
son.
whatever his name is, Xavier.
Yeah, Xavier.
Yeah.
model. And the thing is, I want to show off because that he's such a weirdo. Because look how he does his modeling. He's pulling underwear.
Hey, yo.
Like, why?
Yeah, that's rat
Wow.
behavior.
What is the saying? The apple doesn't fall far from the tree or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, I saw that earlier. Dude, what is wrong with these guys? Wait, was it you, Blabs, who said that they're going to be fighting for who's going to wear it? Or was that someone else that I saw? That
Somebody else. I think that's somebody else because I was like, oh yeah, don't you guys always like play with your underwear like that? I saw Kirsha post it this morning. That's why it was on my timeline.
That's so fun.
Like a nipple baby for the win. For sure. Like what
That is
kind of modeling is this?
That's the
These are just
cringiest
so
try-hard
cringe.
photo ever.
That's
right
got to
there.
be a Cuban cigar.
Yeah.
Clavicular did so much damage to this
Under the name
movement.
Zav.
Exactly what I was going to say. His name is Zav.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Wait, how old is he? It said he's a
18.
teen.
He's
Wait,
18.
did I read it right that he's released 9 songs? Is he a musician as well?
Yes, he is
What?
a musician as well. Yes. Yeah.
Oh my
That's-
god!
Yeah, right where it said Zav, it said
Yeah.
he's released 9 songs.
Including
Yeah.
the track "Till the Night's Done." Maybe
In
he can
our-
collab
Till
with
the
his
Night's Done.
dad's girlfriend, and do something with Katy Perry.
In our media, we are constantly subjected to Justin Trudeau reacting to his son's music and everything. And yeah, so I've known for a long time that he's like this, but it's a situation of Justin Trudeau himself was like this in his youth as well. So it's really just a legacy of people like that. It doesn't surprise me in the least. He is a mirror of his dad. And it's just, I roll my eyes at it every time I see it. It's just so insufferable and cringe.
So anyway, here's more Canada for you. We're gonna go away from the 18-year-old weirdo. A city in Mississauga, which is in Ontario, is partnering with Equip Sport to install 30 free sports equipment lockers in the parks. Residents can borrow items like basketballs and soccer balls at no cost. Now you gotta wonder, how's that gonna play out?
That's getting wrecked immediately.
Yeah,
That's
like
getting
that,
stolen
huh?
from exactly the second it opens.
Yeah.
Did it say what city it's in? It's like in Ontario?
Mississauga.
Are we supposed to be seeing this, Babs?
Oh my god.
Oh,
It's in
yeah, you guys aren't
Mississauga?
seeing that. Whoops.
Oh, yeah.
So here's the first
For
one. I
seconds,
fucked that
man.
one up. And then here's what everyone's saying it's gonna look like.
Yeah.
That's so the crime
That's going to be the
in-
day after it opens.
the crime in Mississauga is so bad. So they got like super railroaded by all the like mass immigration.
Mhm.
It's just Indian people everywhere there. They're fucked. There's no way this would do well there.
Yeah, so it's just the stress is here. And Indians are gonna take these home and pretend they didn't know they weren't supposed to.
The thing is we don't live in a high trust society, so doing things like this, I think in America, just it doesn't work unless you're in a gated community where like everyone knows each other, but we do not live in a high trust society, period.
No. And even if it's in Canada too. I like this comment a lot. So free balls for the Indians then, huh? Yeah.
Oh, no, there's a high trust society comment.
They might take a shit in there too. I'd be careful.
Whoa.
Even if you see
Oh boy,
the ball. No,
public toilet.
no, but
Wow,
seriously
the
though,
hell?
in Ontario, it's a big problem right now. Like, do not go to a beach in Ontario. There is Indian people shitting everywhere. Dead
That's
serious.
so gross.
I'm dead serious.
Can-
It's bad.
Can we like deport
Ew.
these people already?
I agree.
Goodness
Get them out.
gracious.
Yikes.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
So
Sir, please do not shit in the basketball. Thank you.
Do not redeem the basketballs.
Do not take it. It is not yours.
So okay, when are you leaving Canada?
I need to go now, man. I'm past overdue.
Yeah, we'll come
Actually, yeah,
rescue you.
deport me too, and then I'll stumble into America, and life will be good.
Yeah,
That's so
Just come here, you
funny.
can get free
Border
health
route.
care. And like stays in hotels.
Woo!
You can sign up to make your own Leering Center.
Oh my god, true. And then I'm just gonna like radicalize everyone to the right wing. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
W
Great
and
idea.
Base.
That's
Where
how
do I
you
follow
do
you?
it.
What's your Twitter account? I need to go follow you like right now. Like yesterday.
What's your Twitter account?
my Twitter account.
Anyway,
You.
Salty Bum Ryu for 2 says, Talos preserve us, not Scooby Doo. Bentley Guy for 10 says Trudeau's son is as much as an artist as Helen Keller was as a reader. Speaking of reading, here's 2 books. That's $10 for the books. Jared for 1 says any games that you guys are looking forward to from yesterday's Xbox showcase, put this towards movies for the show. So it's 1 for the movies, and we have a whole list of things I want to get to in a bit that shall answer your questions.
Yeah, we'll definitely be answering that.
Yeah. All right. So before we get into the gaming stuff, I do have this gay thing to show you guys. Did you guys know that in Denver, they celebrate with their first dog drag show?
Oh Lord, please just give me the bleach while you're at it. Thank
dogs.
you.
You ready, Phoenix? You ready?
No. But let's do it.
He's like, where's Bailey? I need to protect him.
There's a lot to do in Denver for Pride this month, but this event might be one of the cutest. Denver Pride hosted its first ever dog drag show. We got to see some of the pups walking the runway. Denver Pride organizers say there will be a lot more smaller events like this all month.
This year, we're also trying to do a ton of other events throughout the month of June that are smaller, more curated, and that speak to people with different identities, interests, people who want different spaces to celebrate.
Of course, the main event is Pride Fest on the last Sunday in June on 16th Street.
Do you think they do on-site neutering for the dogs?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
No.
On-site spade and neuter. It's applicable.
Yeah, here's some more images. So you got like some of these were fine, like they were just wearing like glasses. Like this one's fine in my opinion. But then you had this one with like boobs.
Yikes.
And like a wig. I don't know. I feel like this is bordering dog cruelty here because you put all this stuff on them. It's like, how do you know they want that shit on them?
Well, the answer is they don't, Black.
Yeah.
They definitely don't.
So yeah, there's that. Protect your dogs, everybody. They're coming for your dogs now too.
They got the kids, now they're coming for the dogs.
Yeah. Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your dogs. They're coming for everybody now.
I just don't get how you get there. Like, what inspires someone to be like, I'm gonna make my dog look like a gay icon? What inspires you to do that?
Narcissism is the correct answer.
Beyond retarded.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yes.
I genuinely, I feel like we're in Weimar. We're just like living through it, and we're not able to acknowledge that it's here. Like it's here.
So there's even more stuff for the gayness, hooray! Because that's what Phoenix's favorite thing is.
It sure is.
This comes from Lives a TikTok, and she says, cancel your HelloFresh subscription because official statements, we considered dropping off a HelloFresh box at a very famous house, painted white, but we didn't want to overwhelm anyone with step 1, preheat oven. And then they also have another one that says, we know eating it isn't always a top priority this month. We respect that. But for those of you who are prepping, we have an extensive lineup of high fiber recipes available. Happy Pride. And they're using a code of bottoms up.
Look, okay, I thank God that I canceled my subscription with them so long ago, but this is bottom of the barrel.
This isn't a meme, like this is legit.
It's real.
Yes, it's real.
Because I saw this floating around.
My understanding.
Oh my God.
Oh, I said bottom of the barrel. Just realized I shouldn't. Well,
I
give up on my existence.
Well, let's see. If we go to let's go to HelloFresh Instagram. HelloFresh, because that's what it looks like that Instagram post comes from. Yeah, it's real because here it is. They posted it.
It's posts like this that make me understand why God decided to flood the earth. I am in awe at his mercy that he's not doing it again.
That's crazy. Wow. Look at that. Yikes.
So this is to clear
oh wait, Grindr responded to them. Grindr responded.
Oh, they said it right. Yikes.
That's weird. Anyway, use bottom. There it is. Use your code. Bottom up.
I can't with this stuff. I can't. It's really hard for me not to say slurs.
And what's amazing is the tonal shift. So back when I was in college, I went to art school. So I was surrounded by gay people constantly. And one of the things you heard over and over and over again was what they were fighting for was that they just wanted to be left alone. Like that was the thing. They just wanted what they deemed was equal rights. And they wanted to fade off in the background and be like everyone else. They didn't want attention being called to them and all this other stuff. And so now to see this, I mean, the polar opposite. And interesting enough, people had warned. It's just like they're saying that now. You know, they're saying that they just want to blend in, but watch. And unfortunately, it appears they were very right, because I'm not seeing anyone on that side of the aisle saying, guys, can you tone this shit down, please? Can you please stop this? You're making a mockery of what we fought for. We wanted to just be like everybody else. We wanted to be treated like everybody else. And now you're making us this into a clown show of perversion and debauchery. Kay, I imagine that you probably were in that time period too, where people were just saying, I just want to be like everybody else. Did you believe that back then? Did you kind of think that was a slippery slope?
I think I mentioned this on the show last week, but I got in a lot of trouble when I was in school when I was a kid, because they would push like some gay stuff sometimes, not a lot like it is now, but they would push it. And I pretty much was called on. And I said, well, if they want to be like left alone, then why do they keep talking about it and pushing it in our faces all the time? Essentially, like, I'm paraphrasing, but I said something to that degree, and that's one of the few times I ever got detention, is because I was just like, well, if they're so like upset about, like, just stop talking about it and no one will care, but you're just pushing it in our face all the time. Obviously, I'm saying it more intelligent than I would as a child, but like, yeah, it's I've never understood that. And that was before like Obama legalized everything and blah, blah, blah. It's just like, you're just constantly whining and bitching and no one gave a shit. No one fucking cared. And now you're just shoving it in our face more and more and more. And I've watched it in live time happen to a point where now it's being normalized to kids. And it's like, if you're not gay, you're a problem. I've seen the turn firsthand. It's fucking retarded, man.
Yeah, I agree. It's not about fading into the background. They're the ones shoving it down our throats now.
Yeah, exactly.
Quite literally.
You want to be left alone? Then shut the fuck up.
Well, I have
This
some more for
has
you.
never been a fallacy.
Is anybody a fan of Madonna?
No.
I'll
She
go to
has
sure.
music?
Well, I mean, like, how about, have you enjoyed any of her music in the past?
Yeah.
She was an icon, of course. Yeah.
Okay. So, do you know how old she is?
60s, right?
67.
Making Skeletor jealous, bro.
She looks it.
Yeah, so 67-year-old Madonna performing at a Pride event.
Doesn't
Dang,
surprise
Granny,
me.
go back to the home. Come on.
Grandma escaped containment.
We have an asset out of containment. Anyway, I saw this post on Twitter, and I kind of agree with it. Madonna could have been a grande dame, an elegant, attractive older woman with a mature presentation. She would have been great doing smaller cabaret-style shows where she focused on vocals and music, new interpretations set in a key for her voice as it is now. She really could sing and live prettily. I've heard it in person before. The Evita vocal training worked until she let it all go. She could have stunned and brought a room to its feet if she walked in with a class of a Debbie Harry or Helen Mirren. That's what I'd hope for her, not whatever she is now. She might have looked like this, and this is how like they altered her. And I gotta be honest, why she's so classless and distasteful? This is her route. Like, ugh.
It's because she's
clearly
irrelevant
trying
now.
to be 20 again.
She hates age.
She put a lot of, it looks like she had a lot of work done on her face
yeah.
too. Like she looks awful. She looks extremely awful.
Let's see if I can find some good stuff. Madonna, plastic surgery. Wow, it's like one of the first things you see. Oh, dear Lord.
That's a good sign.
Is that true? That 2023 thing? No way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
very true.
it
That's
is.
big to
It's
do.
very true.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
She looks nothing like when she was younger. Look at that image from when that shows like her progression from when she was younger to now.
Whoa. Like, she was beautiful in A League of Their Own. Did anyone ever see that movie? I love that movie. Great music by Hans Zimmer in there, fun fact. But she looks dreadful. Is that
All these women accomplish whenever they get these major like plastic surgeries. They don't understand. It makes them look like a transgender woman because
It
they get
really
the same
does.
surgeries.
Oh my god.
It just makes you look more male. I would rather you look like an older woman than a young male.
100% agree. I don't know of any guy in the world that prefers that look over just aging gracefully. Like look at Michelle Pfeiffer, who I don't know if she's had any surgery, but she doesn't look it. She looks like she's just aging gracefully as you can. And you don't look like a real person, but you just look like a weird mannequin alien creature when you get all that work done.
Basically play out.
2024.
No, shut up. I'm just gonna let it play out because the bottom bits hurt. I tried to find one without this weirdo talking. Well, yeah, look at her just aging away. She looks fine here. Obviously, it's the 90s, totally fine. And then like once
you can tell she's getting a little more mature.
Yeah, what's she supposed to? She must have been one of those women who hates aging. Is very afraid of it. Her boggart is like old age. Thank you for laughing at my reference.
That's a good one.
Does this go any faster?
Nice
Hang on, let's see. Playback speed. Let's just go to 1.75. There we go. Okay, so she's aging.
And yeah, you can tell she's getting surgeries now.
Yep.
There it is.
Nice. Whoa.
The wall comes for all.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Bruh.
And the wall hit like a semi-truck.
Yikes.
I know that like aging sucks, but you know, you can age gracefully. You can still enjoy your life, but there's like this different expectations depending on, you know, the age that you're in. There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know if
I'm all gray hairs now, but I rock it fine.
Exactly, you're good.
I am 100% with all of you that you shouldn't get those surgeries and everything, except unless you're Shirley Manson. Good Lord, do something to your face. Shirley Manson, I go on a rant every once in a while.
Who's Shirley Manson?
Shirley Manson is from a band called Garbage. And
he literally showed me the book the other day. It was like, look at her! I have the images.
There is a decline unlike anything anyone has ever seen before.
I got the perfect images. All right, hang on.
Show me Shirley Manson in 30s or 40s, and then show the crypt keeper that is now today.
All right, okay. So we have Shirley Manson here.
There's Shirley.
Oh, for God's sake, StreamYards, there we go, right?
There's Shirley.
That's not bad.
Okay, yeah.
Oh!
Good Lord!
Oh my God!
That's mainly a style thing. She should not be trying to dress as young as she is.
She should not be wearing anything but a paper bag on her head is the correct answer.
It looks like somebody attacked her with a Sharpie.
She looks like every Canadian that yells at me on the street.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, wow.
So
if it weren't juxtaposed with the "hello, my fellow kids" type of attire,
How you do, kids?
If she just dressed like a woman her age, it would be fine.
Do we? Okay, I don't know for certain whether or not Pamela Anderson has gotten work done, but I do like how she's kind of doing her thing now. She seems like she's trying to age gracefully, and she's just kind of being like, "Yeah, I'm done with the makeup. You know, I've had my kids. I'm happy. Like I've got my family." I felt like Pamela Anderson's kind of
She
roll through life
had
has been good.
boob jobs in the 1990s.
Well,
and
yeah.
later removed
Yeah.
them. Today she avoids invasive surgery and injectables. So yeah, she's kind of just doing her
so she
own
kind
thing.
of is, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And the boob job was like a famous thing, but I was curious if like face work was done too.
Well,
the
she
modern.
has, we don't know about it.
Have you all seen? I know this is a little off topic, and I apologize, but it must be said. Ernie Hudson from Ghostbusters. Have you seen him? He's at 80 years old, and he looks like he's 15.
Oh,
it
wow,
doesn't
really?
make sense. Ernie Hudson
What
at
is
80.
this? No fucking way. This has to be AI, bro.
No.
What the shit?
Well, that
Hey,
is.
yo.
But here, go to that first picture. Like,
How does he look like
Ernie
That's
Hudson is like 80 years old.
Did
You know
he
what's
take
his name?
I mean, the saying "black don't crack" doesn't
Yeah.
come around for.
Good for him.
Black don't
That's
crack.
there for a reason.
That is
We ain't cracking
awesome.
It's a miracle.
As long
mean,
as he
he's-
just, like, keeps his hair dyed black and you know cover up the grays, exactly the same.
I gotta say this. He's always been my favorite Ghostbuster anyway. So go.
Wow.
Good for
that's
him. Really
Good
good
on
for
you
him.
for the token Ghostbuster. No one likes.
Funny.
No one ever said Ernie Hudson is their favorite Ghostbuster.
He was.
I know,
liked
Gus,
him
good
the
on you.
most.
The first time I've ever heard that in my life.
Me too. I've never heard this.
He was. All right.
I'm glad he has one fan.
Yeah, he has one fan.
I'm with my phone finger. Ernie Hudson, woo!
I've never heard
If Ernie Hudson has no fans, she is dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear. Anyway, let me move on real fast. There's some super chats, and then we'll get into the gaming because I know Kay's salivating at the bit right there. Kalichi for 5 says, Kay! Xbox One hands down the presentations of the past week. That Sonic X Evangelion collab was out of left field. Spyro 4 and K. Persona 6. Your thoughts, my fellow Kami? Well, don't worry. We're going to get to everything real soon. She's got plenty to say. I'm holding her back for a little bit until we get to everything. We have lots of segments for Kay and the rest of the panel. Wiz for One says, I can't wait until they start consenting to implants for their dogs. Yeah, shit's wild. Gold Soul Ninja for 10 says, minus fire plus world equals clean slate. There's no saving it now. The Red Score for 5 says, for books, you can often get more from a story in a book than you can in a time-gated film. Adaptations often prove this. I think he means often. And that's 5, by the way, Phoenix, for books. Candy for 10 says, those kinds of special programs that rely on honor system tend to age like Carla Homolka's plea deal. Also, books for the win. That's 10 for books. Midget Menace. I saw a midget the other day. I'll tell you that in a second. Midget Menace for 5 says, as far as the dog drag show, the dog with the comb is the drag named Madonna, since Madonna made the comb bra popular in the 80s. Oh, God. It's pretty funny.
He's a good lad.
So, anyway, real fast, I saw the reason I'm telling you this, like I've seen midgets plenty of time in my life, but the one reason I saw this was because we were walking past the Madison Square Garden arena. And you know how there's like little security things, they're like little bumpers basically that stop cars from coming onto the sidewalk and stuff. It was like this giant silver one. And just lo and behold, I'm walking it really, really fast because I'm following Phoenix and he walks like Darth Vader strutting around. And I see like this guy sitting on it and I don't think much of it other than like that person has really short legs. Why is a kid just sitting by himself? And I look over my shoulder and it's this fucking midget looking for somebody. Sitting on the security thing with his little legs. He's wearing a Knicks jersey because it was Friday night, so it was a Knicks game happening in New York City. And he's looking around, looking for somebody, and I'm like, oh no, do you need help? You can't find your friend. Anyway.
Why are you shocked by midgets? I'm literally a midget.
No. I mean, you are, but you don't have
I'm literally a midget.
Like midget.
Legally speaking, I am a midget. I'm 4'10".
Legally speaking,
you're acting like
you're shorter than me.
Look like
Finally,
like a
thank you, somebody who's shorter than me.
You're
wonderful.
not like an actual like disfigured, I guess, disformed, where you have really short legs and everything, you know?
You don't look magical, is what Blabs is trying to say.
Yeah,
you're missing the gnome hat.
Brown K. No, anyway, it's fine. But yeah, it was this midget just looking for somebody, and I was like, oh no, he needs help. But they all have like a very similar face, I find. It's kind of
the same thing happened to me when I first met Blab. She's like, oh no, what's this midget? It needs help. Like, Blab, it's me. It's charisma. What are you talking about?
I couldn't see. I was looking for
mythical
like,
gnomes. You need help getting back to the fairy forest.
Yeah, of Canada.
Canada is a fairy forest. Let's be real.
Yeah,
we're about to burn them.
Plenty of fairies, all right.
Yeah, like Showdown. Okay, let me hit this one up real fast. Equestrian Wild for 5 says, this is the same problem as the non-progressives just wanting to be left alone and getting their culture eroded away. The LGBT peeps got their culture stolen by activists. Yep. Iron Beat for 5 says, another vote for books because Maria mentioned the most based book, the Bible. Pumpkin pie is kind of yummy. Maybe word all of you agree?
Not the pumpkin pie, please.
That's 5
I love pumpkin pie.
Ew,
I mean, I don't mind it. I like pumpkins.
I'm a white girl, Celeste. What do you expect? Pumpkin
I know
spice runs through my veins.
I had pumpkin juice, which was wonderful.
You're spoiling it.
What is wrong with you people?
I'm lying. I had no such thing. I had nothing.
That's very good.
Next topic, Blabs.
Young Stone for 2 says, Michelle Pfeiffer, I'm 39. I dust those curtains. Meow. All right.
Huh? Hello?
I don't know what I just read.
I want to cry.
You're talking about house cleaning. That's very kind of you.
Dusty.
Uh-huh.
Dirt is King for 10 says voting books because of series like Lord of the Rings and A Song of Ice and Fire are absolute classics of fantasy literature. Most movies are live action, which is worse than 2D animation in my opinion, so that's 10 for books right there. Alrighty, time to get going. It is time for some gaming. But before we get into all the really big gaming stuff, this one fell on my lap this morning. I thought it was kind of funny. A Barbie game has gone viral for being one of the only major games releasing close to Grand Theft Auto 6. So, guys, it's going to be like Grand Theft Barbie? Like Barbie
Grand
Rewind?
Theft Barbie.
Yeah, Barbie Theft Auto. Like, I'm trying to like Barbieheimer here, but it's not really working with Theft Auto here. But,
Barbie Theft Auto, sure.
I feel like Phoenix is going to play this one because you've actually streamed Barbie games before.
You feel correct. That is exactly what I'll be doing, Blabs.
I know,
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, so that all releases together. That'll be very fun. I'm sure all of you will be picking up your multiple purchases of Barbie and GTA together. And
Is this
discounts.
a collection? Is this like a
Yeah,
Barbie
it's a
collection?
Rewind Deluxe Edition. So 16 games in one package.
That is a day one purchase. Okay, thank you.
Dexerto, how dare you forget about Godzilla also coming out
Yeah,
right before.
I have that mentioned.
Hello.
Yep.
On the Godzilla video game?
Yeah, I
Yes.
had that mentioned in my little section.
Yeah. Okay.
Any Pal World enjoyers?
Just you, Celeste.
I mean, I played it.
Where was that announced? Because that wasn't part of the Summerfest or anything. That just came out on its own, right? That was just an announcement on X or something, right? The Godzilla one?
Oh, never mind. I don't know.
The Godzilla one? I think Kay's going to get to that in a bit, I think.
Godzilla? It was just randomly announced.
Yeah, it was a random drop, right? Okay.
Yeah, I thought you were mentioning Pal World. I'm like, Pal World?
No,
I watched all of the
Godzilla.
showcases again in a row yesterday, so some of it's blending together. But Pal World was mentioned like at least once. I don't remember if it was Summer Games Fest or anyways.
I think it was.
I don't want
Game
to.
Fest.
Blabs has got like a flow for all the game news. I'm really trying to shut up so she can do it.
Thanks. But now I know Kay, you actually watched the Mix Summer Game Show, right? The showcase.
I watched a lot of game show stuff. Yes.
Yeah. So I did not see that one because I was traveling, but I did see this. This stumbled on my timeline. It was sent to me by a viewer, and Phoenix and I are like, this is a day one game for us. I'll have to play the trailer for you guys. Look this.
Life's pretty great when you're an otter. You go with the flow, have snacks, and you make friends wherever you go. But then, a giant wave hits. The home you knew washed away.
Oh,
they're all
We have to
dead.
help him.
But you've got otter plans.
Yeah.
It's time to lend a paw and to take our island back. Your friends need help. And this island, it needs a little love.
That's wild.
Let's bring it back to life and find your way back home.
Yep, day one.
My otter friends.
Wow.
It's a day one purchase.
Day one. I'm not sure I've ever been this excited over literally anything more in my life. This
That's
is
so
this-
cute.
I can't wait. I guess it's like a sequel of sorts to that Otter game, which I'm wondering if it's a sequel from the same developers. If you're unfamiliar, I believe it's free on Steam. Really, really fun 2-player co-op game. Really cute, a lot of fun. Blabs and I had played that. Can't recommend that one enough.
I don't think it's the same.
Okay.
Developed by Polygoat. Yeah, different developer. I just checked the two of them. Now, Kate, was there anything in this giant ass list of titles revealed from the Mix Summer Game Showcase? Which, by the way, if you didn't know, chat, it's all for the indie games. Does anything interest you out of anything that you saw in the Mix?
There was more in the other shows. There's so much. I think the Otter one is probably the one that you guys are going to care about the most.
Hell yeah, my Otter friends.
I went through Dusk Fade was interesting because I'm not a Kingdom Hearts fan at all, as people know, but Dusk Fade is very inspired by Kingdom Hearts, and it actually looks really good. So Dusk Fade might be the one that I recommend from this, but it was in multiple showcases that were indie.
Oh, that's on PlayStation.
Oh, did they put it on PlayStation? I didn't even realize. I just
You
saw the
call it-
trailer and it's like,
uh,
it's very, very Kingdom Hearts.
I haven't muted right now, but is this it? Because like,
yes, yeah,
it's on PlayStation. Posted a day ago.
Yeah, like I said, some of them are blending together at this point because I did a 10-hour like mega stream yesterday watching everything together, and I've watched some other stuff before. But
was there anything
I think
else?
this game looks pretty good. This would be the main one that I would have said from that show. That was good.
I don't know. You're supposed to say the Otter Friends, and that's about it.
And the Otter thing, yes.
Yay!
Yeah, the Otters are cool, bro.
We're a gaming podcast. That's our number one game that we're excited for.
I mean, otters are great. I'm not even insulting otters, so.
Yeah, no, otters are amazing.
Yeah, except when they're violent. So
especially when they're violent.
Oh my. She got a little crazy over there. Now this one is actually going to be for Maria because there is a Nintendo Direct tomorrow followed by Nintendo Treehouse Live. Now apparently Nintendo Donkey Kong 64 is coming to Switch 2 and you have thoughts about that.
Donkey Kong 64 is by far the worst Rareware game on the 64 system. It is the worst. It is
All
the
right,
worst.
round one, begin.
My heart. Diddy Kong Racing was better.
I love Diddy Kong
my.
Racing.
Oh
Diddy
my,
Kong
my,
Racing
my.
is like, that's the number one thing I want tomorrow. Oh, Donkey Kong 64. I freaking love that game. The DK rap, being able to explore
When you stick it up against Banjo Kazooie, those games, and then Conquer, and then Diddy Kong Racing, all the other Rareware games on the system, it sucks in comparison. There's too many collectibles.
Round one.
You can literally, you can
I
literally
can't
never
too many
finish the
debates
game
here.
unless you treat it like a full-time job.
I
Good
think
thing
it's an
I'm
extremely
between
charming
these two.
game.
It's charming. It has a Rareware charm, but in terms of Rareware games, it is not good. It is the weakest on the system.
I'm just gonna not yell. I'm not gonna yell. I'm just gonna say
Yell at me.
no.
Yell
It's
at me.
okay. It's okay. I love Donkey Kong 64. I loved exploring. I loved changing between the Kongs. I thought that game was extremely charming. I loved the opening cinematic of it. It was one of the first games I played that I was like, this is like what it's like to be in an open world. Like it was so freaking cool. I loved all the weapons in it. Yes, there's a lot to collect in it, absolutely. And Banjo Kazooie is fantastic. Do not get me wrong, but I just love the Donkey Kong property so much that for me, Donkey Kong 64 will always be my favorite out of those. To the point where for my birthday recently, my fiance actually got me the Jungle Green N64 that I had as a kid that had DK64. He like replaced it because I didn't have my old one anymore. That game is just fantastic.
It's a decent game. The controls suck in retrospect. But to be fair, that goes for most of the games on the N64 because, well, they didn't know what they were doing at the time.
But I will
overall,
say,
if it weren't a Donkey Kong game, you probably wouldn't care as much because it doesn't have the flagship characters. If it wasn't blinded by your love of funny Monkey Man.
I love
Funny Monkey Man 64. Okay.
Okay, but I want to break
64.
I want to break bread over something that's not mentioned enough that was in that conversation. Diddy Kong Racing is the best car racer to ever exist. I love that game so much.
I love Diddy Kong Racing.
That is the best thing ever.
Its controls are horrendous and it's nearly impossible to beat as well. But that's just because you got to get good.
Everything about Diddy Kong Racing is best kart racer ever. And I know a lot
much
of people are
better
gonna say
than
Crash
Mario
Team
Kart
Racing.
64. I will say much better.
Yes, I am totally on that train.
They're
Mario
friends
Kart is
again.
great. Mario Kart is great. Don't get me wrong, I love Mario Kart, and even like Mario Kart 8 is like one of the most polished, technically perfect Mario Karts to exist. The only reason I don't like Mario Kart 8 is actually because it's too boring to me. So if I were to recommend a kart racer, I'd always recommend Mario Kart 8 to people that are new to it. But Diddy Kong Racing will always be the one after my heart. I love that game so much. And Crash Team Racing is very close behind that for me. But that's always the debate. I always get to debate what's better between Crash Team Racing and Diddy Kong Racing. People tend to win out and there's more Crash Team Racing fans. But man, Diddy Kong
It smokes
play that
them all.
forever.
And the soundtrack absolutely smacks.
It bangs. It's so good. That is my way of avoiding screaming about Donkey Kong 64. Please move.
Okay.
I wanted to hear the screaming rant.
I've yelled so much over the past 2 weeks. I'm trying to be a nice person today because it's a bonus day.
This is bonus day. Okay. So now that we've gotten Nintendo chit chat out of the way, again, we'll probably do a recap tomorrow at least. I put it in the run sheet. If Craig doesn't get to it, that's on Craig's fault, not me. But we do also have the Summer Game Fest. Now, IGN does this really cool thing where they do a giant recap of everything announced. And I know some of you guys have actually seen the whole thing. Like, Kay's watched the whole thing. Phoenix, you've seen the whole thing, right?
Yes.
Right. So I'm just going to go through this, and you guys can tell me to stop, tell me you want to watch something, whatever you guys want. How do I get rid of this little stupid panel there? Oh, well,
Why
anyway.
is Mario peeping at me?
Because he's a peeping Mario.
He likes looking at all of us. Look at that.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy
He's got a
VII.
special surprise for you.
Final Fantasy Revelation feels like a weird one for me. This is how they ended the show, and I think this was not the right way to end the show. I think there's another game in this that would have been way better for that. I actually am one of the people that did like FF7R. I know, blasphemy. I obviously love the original Final Fantasy VII, but I was kind of interested in like a what if scenario, which is what FF7R gave us. I loved FF7R and its combat and everything so much when I played it. Yes, I disagree with the storyline changes, but I loved it so much that I decided, well, part 2 is definitely going to be on the PS5. And that's actually what sold me to buy a PS5, is to play part 2 of this series, of this trilogy. I hate Rebirth so much. So I bought the PS5 and I bought Rebirth day one, and I cannot stand Rebirth because it's just such a slog. It's so beaten down by trying to keep you in the game until this game releases, essentially. And I also really fucking hate Chadley with a passion. So I can't get through Rebirth. And so now this reveal happened for the last part, and I literally just stopped looking at the TV and I started getting other tasks done. And that's just such a weird roller coaster to go on, from being like, I fell in love with the first one so much despite its flaws, to I'm literally going to buy a PS5 for part 2. That is the thing that convinced me to buy the hardware, to being like, I'm getting out of here. I don't even care about seeing this. So it's been a weird roller coaster.
Sell the PS5. It's all over.
If I didn't have Astrobot, man.
Anybody else have any interest in Final Fantasy VII?
No, I'm more
That's
of a
a hard
14
no.
girly, to be honest.
All right. What about
Yeah, there's
Street
not
Fighter?
enough
quick.
cooking simulator in the game for it to pique my womanly interests.
I will say that Stranger Than Heaven, that was actually the first image that you showed. That was with Snoop Dogg. At the very top. There, that.
God, don't even get me started.
Yeah, so Stranger Than Heaven, the big news about this is that they brought back Tupac Shakur to be one of the characters. I don't know if he's playable. I don't know, but he's one of the characters in this game. And that's caused, obviously, some controversy. I know that Snoop said that he contacted the family of Tupac, and they were okay with it. But I think it's part of a larger discussion. I mean, you're seeing this in film where they're bringing back like Val Kilmer through AI to complete a role. How do you all feel about playing as a dead celebrity in a game? Do you think that that's just that we should not be doing that? Or do you think as long as that families are okay with it, bring it on? What do y'all think about that?
The Tupac thing is so dystopian to me when I saw that, and I already have so many problems with RGG, which is the Yakuza team, just jumping straight into let's just make a game full of black people now. Why not? And it's great. I'm so excited.
Let's do Yakuza, but melanin.
Yeah, let's do Yakuza, but noir. Huh? Anyway, so I just I saw that and I was so I had a chill go down my spine in disgust. I was so grossed out by Tupac. Of course, the crowd's going, because my generation grew up with Tupac. So they're like, oh my God, Tupac's there. That's crazy, bro. And I'm like, this is freaking me out. I hate this. I freaking hate this. Snoop comes on stage and he's like, yeah, man, I grew up on the Sega game day one. And then he's like, I talked to Tupac's family and they're good with it. You know, dog, we're going to have Tupac on in the game. It's so great. And I'm just like, I have never felt more disconnected with the earth than this singular moment where everyone is cheering and excited. And I go, get me off this planet. Just nuke it. I'm done. I can't.
I think even with like like family members' permission, I don't know, like you can do deepfakes and stuff with like people already with AI. I just think, especially when it comes to someone who's already passed away, should we like respect their memory?
I mean, they're also making money off of it. That's the other thing. Like you're profiting off of this. It's not like, oh, I'm chatting to AI Tupac and asking him, you know, what's your favorite color. It's you're profiting off of this dead man's legacy.
All right, well, let's continue real fast. So we also have Street Fighter 6, your 4 DLC characters. I'm assuming nobody's really all that interested.
This was interesting. This was cool. They actually put Tifa in Street Fighter 6, which is like crazy to think about because before that we only had Airgaze and Dissidia to play her as a fighter. And I've always personally wanted her in Tekken. I felt like that was the best spot for her. I wanted her in Soul Calibur, but that's selfishness because I just love Soul Calibur. And I felt like instead of Hayachi in Soul Calibur 2, they should have put Tifa. I think there's a lot of people that identify with that. I'm just a huge Soul Calibur fan. But I was surprised that Street Fighter was the first one to do it, but it does make sense because their stock is rising with the film coming out as well, which actually looks pretty fucking good. People are liking Street Fighter 6. And of course, they did this announcement right before they showed Revelations, Final Fantasy VII. So it made sense. It was kind of a cool alley-oop. I can't speak English clearly. But I was surprised. And I really felt like Tekken should have got her. And hopefully in the future, they'll be open to putting Tifa in more. We'll see her in Tekken and Soul Calibur. Maybe even Dead or Alive. Please come back, Dead or Alive. That would be nice. But this was cool. All
right, Stellar Blade Blood Rain, which apparently the internet has lost their goddamn mind over this game, as per usual. I'm just gonna let it play on mute for a bit. Has anyone here played the first Stellar Blade game?
Yes, so I played a little bit of the first Stellar Blade. I wasn't super into it. I've tried 3 times to get back into it. I'm just not really a fan of the combat style of it. I obviously appreciate the sexiness of the game. I think it looks gorgeous. But I was kind of hoping for more of a hack and slash, and it kind of leans more into Souls tropes a little bit. I felt like I was marketed too wrong a little bit with it. With this Stellar Blade, I am super excited, actually, and I'm probably falling for the marketing once again because I did with the marketing for 1. I feel like they should have ended the show with this trailer instead of Final Fantasy VII. That's my personal opinion. I think people would have walked away from the show a lot more excited if this was the last thing they saw.
So there's a bit of controversy here because they made the female character look, quote unquote, young and childlike. So Stellar Blade Blood Rain director Kim Hyung-tae says Eevee was intentionally made shorter and younger looking. He believes a smaller character makes intense close quarters combat more appealing. Apparently the internet is freaking out about that because we have some people like Asmongold saying, I think she looks too young and her voice doesn't match her appearance either. Maybe I'm becoming an old man, but just my 2 cents. Still looking forward to the game. And I saw worse things, like, was it saying that it's like lolly stuff, which I find is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's been a whole
She does look young.
She does look
really
She's not a lolly
young.
though.
She's not a
She
lolly.
looks young, but she
she's not a
doesn't look
lolly.
underage.
That's what
I thought she looked.
She looks like a young
really
woman,
young.
not a young child.
No, I'm just to clarify, it's the same character as the first game.
No, it's not.
No, it's a
Good.
different
Okay,
character.
that's what
It's
I
a
wanted
different
to clarify because again, I did not play Stellar Blade, so they did have a little bit of a mocap because they were saying how like the first girl who mocaps for the first Stellar Blade was not Stellar Blade. I should say not Glabe. She was not of age, but clearly this was her. And she was in like her 20s or something like that, right? So she actually is a real character, but they haven't announced who the mocap is for this time around. Are you guys like really? or it's kind of like, no, not really?
Every time I discuss loli things, bad things happen.
She looks
I've got
12
the
to
most
me.
amount of death threats.
She does
about
not.
That.
Okay, my thing, and someone brought up a good point, and I don't remember if it was on X or what, but I think that we have a lot of like 30-something-year-olds playing like high school characters or like people in their early 20s, and we don't know what people in their like late teens, early 20s look like anymore because all of these older people are playing them all the time. And I think that genetics, right? Like Asian people tend to look younger for many decades, right? Until maybe let's say their 50s, 60s is when they really start to age. So I think that it's fine if characters look a bit younger because genetics, play an important part. I mentioned this on my stream yesterday. I'm 26 and I always get confused for like a 16, 14-year-old. And it's like, well, I'm an adult woman, but I look kind of kiddish.
I
and
was at like
it feels...
a water park the other day. And I legitimately got mistaken as a minor at the door. And like, oh, your minor pass? Oh, okay.
That's
I was
crazy.
there with my husband. I don't know how this keeps happening. Like, I get asked if I need children's menus at restaurants. It's nuts.
Well, that's cool. You get the kids menu. That's actually nice.
Oh my
That sounds really
gosh.
good.
I want more than 4 chicken nuggets.
It just feels weird because when you're an older woman who looks younger to be, I get people mistaken us for kids all the time, but we exist, we're out there. So it feels like when people like Asmund say, oh, Lolly too young, you're kind of discrediting the experience of a bunch of women.
This is the thing. Okay, so first of all, I don't think that she looks underage personally. I think she looks like a younger Asian woman, and I have a lot of Asian friends who still to this day look extremely young and get mistaken for like super young. I think sometimes in the West, we underestimate how people age in Asia. Asian women tend to look extremely young until at one moment, boom, in like their 80s, all of a sudden it all hits at once. That is just the truth.
Yeah, it's hard.
They
she
look
does
15
not look 12.
until they're 80.
She does not look 12 to me at all. She totally looks fine. And a lot
I also don't know
like,
that the game is like sexualizing her, other than like maybe the suit is tight, but even then, like it's covering everything.
I'm uncomfortable. Like I would be very uncomfortable playing this. Like to me, she looks really, really young. Now I don't know what the story is, so I don't care. Like none of this matters. I don't know what the game is. If she's not that, then great. I'm not talking about lolly stuff or any of that. I barely even know what any of that is. But as far as if you were to ask me, you just show me that picture right there. To me, that's not a 25-year-old. I would definitely put very young.
Getting billed as a 25-year-old, but I wouldn't say she's 12 either.
Well, do we know how old she is?
I have no idea what the age is, but these are, I'm pretty sure, because I play the mobile game. I don't really play like Stellar Blade, but they do like Android stuff in the mobile game. So I'm pretty sure this is just like Android type stuff as well. So I don't know if they're going to place an exact age on her. Again, I don't think that this woman looks 12 years old at all. I think she looks just like a younger woman. And the mocap artist, whether or not you care about any of that, is 33.
Oh, they did announce it. I thought they didn't announce the mocap artist.
I'm
for this
pretty
one.
sure I've been seeing it floating around that she's 33.
Mm.
But to me, again, none of that even freaking matters, because at the end of the day, I think there's no reaction to saying that she looks underage. I don't think she does. I think a lot of Asian women just look very young.
I kind of see both sides, right? Like, there's this one chick, I don't even know who she is, but she kind of looks pretty young too, and very similar to this character.
Whoever that is does not look young to me. That looks like she could be 22, 23. That to me looks really young.
To me, she kind of has like a baby face. Like,
yeah, I'm not. This is not a political thing. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I have a meme.
Identical, so you must also be 12 years old, says the comments.
I just don't know. I don't know what the story is or anything like that. So I would never make any comments about lolly stuff or make any judgment calls. But this is just literally just how old does that person look? They look very young to me.
Well, there are some memes here. If different companies made Stellar Blade, so you got Nintendo here. You have Santa Monica Studios. You have Netflix.
Oh my gosh, so true. They would. They absolutely would.
And Naughty Dog.
Nice.
So
I liked the Nintendo one. That was good.
Yeah, I thought it was funny because it
I mean,
honestly
it
she looks like from the Disney Tangled.
Oh yeah,
she looks
it
cool
looks like
over here.
Rapunzel after she got her haircut.
Rapunzel, she's got the green eyes and all that. Yeah. So I see there's a shit ton of super chats I gotta get to, but also I forgot I gotta play the Rumble Studio. So you know who, guys, is like back from the dead, but for only a couple seconds. It's pretty cool, guys. Wait
Here
for
we
it.
go.
Wait for it.
You've heard us talk about Rumble Wallet extensively, and you know what? You're going to now because they have sponsored this episode of Side Scrollers. Here's the thing. On your screen right now, there is a QR code. I encourage you to get out your phone, scan that, and download the Rumble Wallet app. Now, you don't know a whole lot about Rumble Wallet. That's great. Let me just tell you this. This is what you need to know. It is step one of it being an alternative to like payment processors. Right now, you can do some amazing things. You want to support creators? Guess what? That's the first step of all this. Right now, if you want to support Side Scrollers or any other creator using Rumble Wallet, you give $1, we get $1. You give $1 over on YouTube, we get 70 cents. You sub over on Twitch, we get half of that. Now with Rumble Wallet, 100% comes to us. It's the best way to support independent creators like us over here on Rumble, which is great, and all independent creators. Once again, this is step one. Later on down the line, this is meant to be a payment processor solution where you're going on buying something. You can just scan your Rumble Wallet app. It's awesome. Listen, big things planned. Become an early adopter of it. Scan the QR code on your screen like we talked about, or go to wallet.rumble.com and check it out for yourself. You may like it, you may not, but you at least should give it a try. We are big fans of alternative tech, alternative options to different apps. This is a great place to start. We appreciate them. They support us. Consider supporting them. Thanks to Rumble Wallet for your continued support of Side Scrollers.
Rest in peace, Craig. Gone
It was
too
like
soon.
Tupac
For
moment.
real, rest in peace, bro.
Tupac
Showed
moment.
up.
Someone
Alright.
rescue him from the Shadow Realm, please.
Yeah, so let me hit up some supers real fast, and then we'll finish up some game fast because we are running out of time. I do want to make sure we get to Xbox and have you guys say your thoughts on those. So Ram Bam for 5 says, put this on the books. Books are best, so that is 5 for books. Paula, or Paul Anderson, not Paula, for 2 says, they have implants for dogs. Look up Newliticals. No, thank you.
No.
Gold Soul for 10 says Sonic Crossworlds announced Evangelion crossover along with Godzilla crossover. Reese for 1 says, when I hear trailers without music, here's what I hear. Otto loses home? Ask your doctor. See, Alice is right for you. 743E5 for 10 says books. Can we get an Arnold to get to the chopper followed by Uwu? All right. So Maria, can you do an Arnold impression of get to the chopper?
Get to the chopper.
Not
Actually, not bad.
Wait, followed by what?
Uwu?
Ew.
Oh my god.
Oh, it works. She's
Wow.
magic.
Wow,
I
that's
don't
really
know what
good.
that word means, but I'm going to just continue. What
Don't
the
worry
hell does
about
that
it.
mean?
We'll tell you when
Means,
you're
like,
older.
thank you.
Well, it is his birthday today, so.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Celeste, can you do a get to the chopper?
Get to the jabba. And then, what was the other one?
Uwu?
Uwu.
Very
good.
good, very good.
That
my
was 10
daughter.
for books, by the way, Phoenix. Quiet Looker for 10 says, question for Celestium. Do you have permission from your spiritual father to give you interpretation of the Bible? Happy you found the church. For movies, that's 10 for movies.
I mean, I've talked to my priest about my channel, yeah. But I'm not teaching anyone. I don't think so. I'm just sharing what I've learned.
And Wes for 10 says, Maria, what are your thoughts on the Deuterotechanical books, example Tobit, and the non-canon books of the Bible, example Enoch? Words I don't know.
I think they are valuable reading material, valuable supplemental. But read your Bible first. But they're pretty good, pretty neat.
Reese for 1 says, playing as a dead celebrity in a video game. Oh, hi, Animusha 2. I didn't see you standing there. Vice for 5 says, Snoop lied. He never contacted the family because Tupac never died. It's common knowledge he's been chilling in Cuba drinking mojitos. Victus Omega for 10 says, didn't play the first Stellar Blade, but this new one looks like cyberpunk aesthetic I want. It honestly gives me Battle Angel vibes.
The combat looks great too. It looks a lot tighter to me. So yeah, I agree with you.
Commodore Fan 2, on the 2-pack thing, I'm not saying I'm for it, but is it really any worse than something like how Elvis has been hoarded out for decades with music, remixes, looks, sound-alikes, etc., making money off of him?
I'm not big on it either.
Robot for 5 says, first Stellar Blade had a body model with a made-up face. The new Stellar Blade has a face model. Chibi Reviews and others posted her face model. Oh. All right. Lux for 10 says, bringing AI people back is ridiculous. Let the dead rest. Also leave the dogs alone. The latest thing on the list to make me think that Maria and Leaf may have been correct about the 19th. Sorry, not sorry. The Diddly Doodler. No thanks. The Diddly Doodler for 5 says, remember the reset the clock rule. People who tend to be anti-lowly, very quick to call characters minors, look like the SB2 controversy, end up being pedos more often than not. A lot is projection. Marmalin for 10 says, as the resident half squint, we squints look very young for a long time. A lot of them camera angles sometimes make her look younger. I don't see it, but I can understand it. The Turtle Moves for 2 says, to be from near is canonically less than 3 years old. Mark for 10 says, I just think it's funny because the people complain are the ones championing The Last of Us having 2 kids make out. It's stupid. Tenarian for 5 says, women in my town generally look about 10 years younger than Hollywood would make us think they're supposed to look. So it's not a Western thing, it's a US-Canada thing. A girl that used to work at a grocery store here was in her mid-20s but looked like a 12-year-old with boobs. Took some time to get used to it. That's wild. Twisted Trading for 5 says, Eevee and even Eevee are androids, but the weirdos still try to make a big deal out of nothing.
Exactly.
I just get confused because it's very similar names.
No, it's totally valid that you didn't know that it was different character.
Well, I thought it was
similar,
a different
right?
character, but then people were saying, "Oh, I like Eve and I like Evie," and I'm like, I don't know this new girl's name.
Yeah,
anyway,
if you haven't played it, it's totally valid. You don't know.
Jarl for 10 says, hey, Size Girls, first time super chat for you. I admit I'm ashamed that I hadn't turned into the show until one Hermie Jambly discredited you. Really digging it. 10 for bucks. Thanks for being here. 10 for the bucks. And Saint D for 1 says, happy birthday to my favorite VTuber Phoenix. This dollar goes to compadre K choice.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. 12 movies, baby.
1 for the movies. And Phoenix, where are we at for the showdown? Before we keep going,
I am actually pleasantly surprised. As much as I said film, but I'm actually happy to see that it's $137 for books and $25 for movies. This could change any time, but at the moment, books in the clear lead.
Nice. All right. So, was there anything else you guys were interested in?
Yes.
For a Game Fest, Summer Game Fest.
There's a lot, but for the sake of the show, I'll just mention my one. I was very excited to see Resident Evil Code Veronica remake on there. I'm a Resident Evil guy, so that thing has been rumored forever. I thought it was not the greatest trailer or teaser, but happy to see that that's finally coming to light.
Here it is. Finally, I had to scroll 5,000 years to find it. There it is. Boop. Okay.
Welcome to Paris.
No. Anyway, was
oh no, Paris. This truly is a horror game.
Yeah, it really is. Kay, Celeste, Maria, any interest in Resident Evil?
I'm a Resident Evil 2 person, so I know.
Well,
I guess the only one I sort of got into was Village, and I guess the DLC with Rose or whatever, Ethan's daughter. But I'm not super into the series. I did start looking into the lore, but this one I haven't really checked out.
I will also say, just real quick before we move on, some big announcements also was the Cuphead is in the works of a new 2D animated one, as well as a retro kind of 8-bit, 16-bit. It's an old school look. So they're making 2 games. The retro one is called Cuphead Adventures, I believe. Also, The Last Ronin. A lot of people thought that was shelved, but no, The Last Ronin's coming out.
And it's platinum. It's going to be so good. I'm so freaking excited. Oh my God. This was one of the best things they announced all weekend.
They launched
talked about more.
You passed it, yep.
Oh, I passed it?
Yeah, I mean, there isn't really much to show. There's basically a logo reveal. But a lot of people thought that was gone, so that's coming back. Also, Bluebird Team, oddly enough, they're doing a Saw horror game. I have 3 guilty pleasures in life. 1 is Fast and Furious, 2 is romantic comedies, and 3 is Saw. So I'm excited to see that, especially with Bloober. And Bloober Team is also making a Star Trek horror game, which I was not prepared for, or thought would ever happen. That's going to be Star Trek Shadow Frontier. Wolf Among Us 2 also coming back. I didn't even know that Telltale was still making those kind of games, which I'm excited for. So we can move on, Blabs. But those are just some of the highlights for me.
The Gundam game looks kind of cool too.
Okay. Well, I would go into more detail, but we are pressed for time when it comes to all this. So there are a couple things announced at the Xbox Game Showcase.
Can I just say real fast that I actually was to me, the Xbox Showcase was the best of all of them for me. I have been waiting for Xbox to finally start to behave like a proper console company, and this was it appears to be their first step in doing so. I was extremely excited to see them say that Gears of War was console exclusive. Now we can also get
spoiled it.
That's okay, because that to me was like, yes, finally, thank God. Now get rid of PC and just make it console, and you'll have me really happy. And also get rid of Game Pass. All right, Blabs, go.
All right, so one of the things I wanted to talk about that was actually really cool, and I know Kay is very excited for this, but they announced the 25th anniversary console and controller. But did you see what they did at the actual showcase? Mm-hmm. Okay, we're gonna play it out because it's like that is a huge W from them.
Green 25th anniversary. Well, this is my first showcase. I know that so many of you have been here with us for the last 25 years. So if you look down and you have fan on your badge, you will be getting one for free later this year.
That's awesome. That's awesome. They are giving every single person a limited edition console. That's dope.
Dang.
That's amazing. Wow.
That's a huge consumer W right there. Like that's finally something good. And Kay's like, why wasn't I there?
Doesn't hurt to have Microsoft money.
Yeah.
That was definitely my reaction.
Finally, Bill Gates got his act together.
So I definitely want this console. I'm going to be getting it as soon as I possibly can, watching where I can pre-order this. I'm super freaking excited. If you look at the controller itself, there's even love put into it there, where there's a callback to the black and white buttons on the bumpers. I think this controller looks fantastic. I'm super excited for this whole thing. And yes, I will be getting rid of my old Xbox in order to have this one on my shelf. It looks like the crystal green back in the day. I don't know if they had it in other countries, but they did have it in Canada, where it was packaged with Crimson Skies and Project Gotham Racing 2 up here. So I love this, and I'm probably going to try to fetch a crystal green original Xbox to put next to it. Right now I've got the original Xbox, like the main palette, and I've got the crystal clear white looking one as well. But I want to add the blue crystal one, and I want to add the green crystal one, and I want this to be right in the middle of that. I'm so excited.
Well, there's good news for collectors too. I'm not sure if they mention it here, but from my understanding, the controller will also be sold separately. So if you don't have the cash to grab the whole system, I believe you can get at least that controller on the side.
Console and controller will be available together in select markets as a limited edition collection, with the Xbox wireless controller, a special edition, also available separately. So yes, you're correct. But you can buy the controller by itself. Now there are also were these also really fast quick hits before we get into more of the showcase.
I do also want to say, in case we. Oh yeah, okay, Haley.
Yeah, Haley Atwell will play Isabel in the upcoming Fable game that, as you guys are aware, was it last week, a week and a half? It was delayed to February of 2027. I gotta be honest, I watched this morning. I don't know what it is, but she looks so off. Like she's got a blurry filter on her, and I don't know what's going on with her. Is it just me?
Character models look pretty rough in these. I've seen worse character models, but to me, this game is just not Fable at the end of the day because of the lack of morality system and the physical changes of that morality system. That being said, when we watched this yesterday, I do think that the trailer itself aesthetically looks better than what they've released, but I'm an original Fable fan. Only on Xbox used to mean something, and so this might look appealing to people who are not big into Fable. To me, this does not scream Fable. This is heading into Dragon Age Veilguard territory, and I'm not happy about it.
Anyone interested in Fable at all?
I'm excited to see where it goes. You know, like to me, Fable is Peter Molyneux, so it's not Fable to me. But I'm willing to see what they've got going. So I don't know if I'd call myself excited. You know, waiting to see what it looks like.
And also, they announced the Halo campaigns Evolve, the $200 collector's edition, and it's sold out already within hours, and now it's being resold for over $700. So that's exciting.
The collector's edition actually looks pretty good. And originally, I was going to completely skip this. But there is actually content they're adding. They're treating it similar to the Star Fox thing that's coming out at the end of the month. But they're doing, I think it's called Operation Meteorite. I'm just remember off the top of my head. They're adding like 3 extra missions for this version of the game. So now I'm kind of interested in playing it. But I think this actually looks pretty good, actually. They were definitely trying to turn around their image. I'm not like completely satisfied. I still think it's blasphemy that Halo is going on PS5. That should always be an Xbox product.
Agreed.
But I think they just unfortunately promised it and can't take it back now. That's probably what happened. So,
well, you know what they said about what's coming to PlayStation 5? Gears of War, but that's a big fat no-no now because now it's going only to Xbox as it should be. I've heard really good things about this. Everyone's very excited for it. Anyone here super excited for Gears of War?
I thought that this was an excellent way to start the show. Pretty much what happened to start the show as they're doing the countdown, they said, we're celebrating 25 years and here's to 25 more. And that was like huge. I was super excited to see that because a lot of us felt like Xbox was going to get abandoned. They weren't going to care about it anymore. And then right after that, they snap into this. This game looks excellent. Literally the only tiniest nitpick I have is that Marcus Phoenix looks a bit slim compared to how he should look. Yeah. But it is a prequel, so I'm okay to say maybe that it's just like the beginning of his journey. He looks smaller, and eventually you do get to see him in the suit in this, and he looks more proper. So I think that this is an excellent trailer. It was a perfect way to start the show. My issue is that they then looped back around and ended the show with another like 20 minutes of diving deeper into this, and I think they shot themselves in the foot by talking too much and adding red flags to it. Sometimes less is more. If you just showed this and that was it, this would have been way more impactful. But I still think that they did an excellent job with this trailer in particular, and it was such a great way to open up the show.
All right, and was there anything else in the Xbox showcase? I can just go through it all.
God, there was so much. This was the best showcase.
Mm-hmm.
This was the best one. Crazy Taxi. I lost my shit. I was screaming so loud, no one could even hear me in the microphone.
Persona 6.
Persona 6 we're finally getting.
Gracious.
That was super fucking cool. Vivarium, which is like a throwback to Studio Ghibli type art. That looks so good. Castlevania.
About Spyro too.
Yeah,
they were really happy about that.
Spyro 4. Oh my God, I was losing my shit
from
on
Toys
Spyro
for Bob,
4.
I believe. And they did, in my opinion, they did a great job with the Crash series.
And the nice thing, too, is Toys for Bob is actually independent now. They bought their independence, but they're still working with Microsoft independently just to make this specifically. So might get other stuff from Toys from Bob, but they're also going to still be involved in Spyro. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. It's a big white pill to me. This entire show was packed with great announcements. I think Xbox set the standard for how stuff is should be going forward, and they really clearly are trying to kick it back into high gear. And
my thing is, I'm not even a console gamer, so anything like Xbox or PlayStation related, I'm kind of like, whatever. Maybe Nintendo, you'll get me though.
Pretty much all of this. I think all of this is going to be on PC as well. So
I believe so.
Perfect,
as a PC
beautiful.
gamer, you're good. They said that there's 2 exclusives. Clockwork Evolution and Halo, or sorry, not Halo, Gears of War.
Gears.
But the thing is that there's still a Steam page up. So I think they're just saying it specifically as like console exclusive, meaning it won't be on PlayStation, it won't be on the Switch, but you'll still be able to get those on PC.
Okay, that's fair.
For me, real quick, no one will agree. That's fine. I was excited to see that Senua. There's a third part to that, and I was excited that it's not for me. But Clockwork Revolution, it was an exclusive, I believe, for Xbox. Looked imaginative. It looked a little bit different. It's another FPS, but at least they're trying to do something more than just move a mouse cursor and hit things. And then also Magician's Devil's Deal, also another FPS that's trying to do something a little bit more unique. And I thought that those looked interesting. For me, I agree with Kay. I think of all the showcases, I didn't see the mix one. But when I consider the summer Xbox and the PlayStation, I think Xbox to me was the clear winner, and they were the only console that I could see that understood that they needed to come out swinging, and I think they did. So I think it's nice to see Xbox is still in the run, and I'm wishing them the best because I'd like to see them back in that console space.
I love the whole show. We didn't get to show it, but there was a trailer reveal for the Xbox, the 25, and they show a room with original Xbox stuff in it. It was, yeah, there we go. This trailer, oh my God. Just seeing this in modern Xbox time told me that they're taking this seriously again. Finally. So good. Xbox is back, baby. I'm in full belief now. And the music too, such a throw. You don't want to mute that. Don't you?
Nice.
Oh, I couldn't believe it. I thought I would walk into the Xbox showcase being like, oh, great, we're going to watch Call of Duty and all this shit for 40 minutes, which they did show. And I think that they ended it underwhelming by making Call of Duty near the end.
Halo is a mess.
Something's playing.
Yeah, they just started playing random stuff after that video. Halo's a mess.
I mean, Halo is a mess.
Yeah,
I agree with
that
that
was
statement,
true.
100%.
But I thought I was gonna it was gonna be a slog sitting through it and everything, and I was excited through and through the entire time. I think there was so many fantastic announcements in the show. I think that they're realizing that Xbox was on its last legs and it was a mess, as that clip said. And they need to turn it around, or else they're gonna lose everything. So I'm cautiously optimistic for the future, and at the very least, I'm gonna ride this wave of being happy for this weekend that we got a really great showcase from them.
All right.
Real fast, Kay. Real fast. There's the Blade game that Xbox has. That's a Marvel licensed game. Do you think that they're going to hold strong and make sure that that's a console exclusive, or do you think because that's such a heavy property and license that they're going to kind of want to see the money and put it on all consoles?
I think that they're going to rethink everything, and they're going to lean back into exclusives and give people a reason to go back to their hardware. But I don't know if that's a battleground game for them that they're going to hold on to. I don't think it's as serious for them as a Gears. And I think that they probably wanted Halo, for example, to stay on Xbox after thinking about it clearly, but they couldn't. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're
really
going to give up everything, but I just don't. I don't think that's a big concern for them either way. I could see them maybe keeping it because, Sony has Spider-Man and Wolverine now, so maybe they want to have their one. I don't know.
See, for me, if they had kept Halo, if they made Halo exclusive, they did Gears exclusive, and they did Senua, I would go out right now and get one. If this was exclusive, it's not, and neither is Halo. So I'm hoping that they go back to exclusives. That's what I want to see. Exclusives, in my opinion, makes the competition great, and that's when you start getting some incredible games. I'm done, Blabs.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna get into gaming history in a second. I'm gonna grab some more super chats real fast. Gonna get rid of that. Boop. Okay. So Shantae Boots for 5 says, "Can we discuss Asmon theory on DEI purple? Thank you. I think you guys would find it interesting. Well, not today, but thank you for the 5. Crispy Chickens for 20 says, "Take a look. It's in a book, A Reading Rainbow." That's 20 for books. The art school dropout for 5 says, "Let's be honest, if in Stellar Blade, if they had Evie in a full-on tasteful scissor scene, all calls of it being pedo bait would be called off."
Oh my gosh.
Ayo.
Dude, that's
Okay, Greg for 5 says, "For books, also given out Xbox Series X25 isn't going to make me forget Ash's gaming profile situation. I'm looking forward to Animushu though." So that is 5 for books. Poke Elder for 1 says, "As an Asian guy, I've been mistaken for 18 at 27 and 21 at 32. Asians, especially with rounder faces, look much younger compared to Europeans." John Kanji for 10 says, "Hype for Persona 4. Obviously can't wait for 10 more years of Persona discourse. For movies, that is 10 for the movies." John Kanji came in there twice. Is that like a duplicate, K, or did like a double send?
Oh, I think it just double pasted there for some reason.
Oh, all right. Ignoring that, no problem. But thanks, John Kanji. Diddley Julie for 2 says, "I unironically have an uncle who works in the Xbox division of Microsoft and talked to him a bunch at Easter about the future of it and where they went wrong in the past couple of years. Good to see. Well, I hope it was good information." Holy shit, Game Hunter series came in for 50. Now, I'm not going to do the usual boobs here, but we'll do this one instead. Game Hunter for $50 says, "Morning, everyone. Maria Grace, would you like to be a VTuber summoning for the Asmongold X Kirsha JRPG? Kay, would you like to be a hidden endgame boss? Asmongold is an overprotective father to his daughter."
I would be so honored. I'm in.
I'd love to be included in anything anybody does.
Perfect.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you very
Love it.
much.
Thank you so much, man.
And thank you for the 50. Now, Maria, you get to pick a number between 1 and 4.
I'm gonna go 2.
Okay.
Today in gaming history with Blabs.
Olive Garden can suck my tits.
Anyway, today is June 8th, which means Run Saber was released back in 1993. We have Mario vs. Donkey Kong Minis March Again, which is basically, I guess, Kane, a bunch of dwarfs and midgets marching again. Released back in 2009. And then Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker released back in 2010. How'd my list go?
I love Run Saber. Run Saber is like a deep cut.
I actually don't know what Run Saber is. What is it about?
Yeah, it's a decent game. And
Wait, Irish all of a sudden? It's a decent game.
It's a decent game.
Good morning to you.
And the Donkey Kong one, also a pretty good game. I know nothing about Metal Gear, 0. But this list to me looks pretty good. I bet you it was a pretty weak list. So Blabs, let's see what you missed, which I'm sure is nothing.
I missed nothing.
Cosmo Tank. I'm sorry, Blabs.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just need to zoom in. There you go. Cosmo Tank. Now you may continue.
Shiza. Okay, one of my favorite NES games of all time.
Yeah.
Disney Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers was on there.
Yeah.
We've got Conker's Pocket Tales. Believe it or not, that is the actual Conker from Bad Fur Day. All-Star Pro Wrestling, Tomb Raider starring Lara Croft. Those Game Boy games are pretty good.
All-Star Pro Wrestling should have been on the list, I think.
All-Star Pro
and
Wrestling.
Rescue Rangers.
GT Advanced Championship Racing, Ribbit King, Shining Force Resurrection of the Dark Dragon.
Izuna, Legend of the Unemployed Ninja. That's
a great
that's a
name.
hidden gem
Unemployed
game.
Ninja.
That's a hidden gem game. I highly recommend that to anyone who hasn't played that before. That's like, if you're a fan of like Dead or Alive style art and everything, that's a fun game.
In the Groove, Shining Force Resurrection of the Dark Dragon, Swords and Soldiers, Disgaea
I'm so
Infinite.
cooked. I thought that said Diarrhea Infinite.
Infinite Diarrhea for
You're
the PSP.
trapped in a
Diarrhea
video game with
Infinite.
diarrhea.
I may be a little dyslexic.
A little?
Mega Man Zero Collection,
I love Mega Man Zero.
Lux Alliance, Idle Heist, Sushi Striker, The Way of Sushido,
That sounds so good.
Edge of Eternity, Guilty Gear Strive, MotoGP 23.
Fart
X
Bully.
Bully.
That's today.
Ew.
That
looks
is
like it's
today.
AI.
We could play
Solar
this
Punk.
after the podcast.
Let's see. Oh my god, you definitely don't want to play that game. You two?
I definitely
No.
don't.
No, very, very
She
no,
looked
no.
it up.
Moving on. I saw. Don't look it up.
Your
on
search
Steam.
history is forever tainted.
Yeah. Anyway, in Solar Punk, hooray! Ta-da!
I said them all. There you go.
How'd I do?
I agree.
5 on
kinda
5.
with
Thank
Kay.
you very much.
I would have added the 2 that Kay said.
I'm trying to be nice today.
He's like, it's a bonus day.
It's a bonus day. And Killer Bean is early access, but damn it should have been there still.
I'm sorry. But Godzilla Greaser came in for 5. He says, I'm sure you know my highlight and can only imagine my reaction to it. The Pipeworks Godzilla games are the creme de la creme of Godzilla games. Yeah, I'm sure you're very excited for it, dude. All right, so as we are winding down and getting the last super chats coming in for the showdown, Maria, would you like to tell everyone where they can find you? Your links are in the description below.
You can find me on Twitch, YouTube, and other green site on Kick, as well as my very controversial Twitter page where I quite frequently get lampooned in the quote tweets.
You can harpooned, I guess. Well, anyway, Celestium, where can I find you?
You can find me at midnight after I eat and become a Kremlin. In all reality,
She's in your walls, chat.
Yes, I am in your walls. I'm on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Rumble, and X.
All right, and Kay, where can everyone find you?
At Melee Games, on Rumble, on YouTube, all that stuff. And folks, if you enjoyed the game showcases, but you want know a little bit more about it, James and I spent 10.5 hours yesterday going through as many showcases as humanly possible and just commenting on all the trailers. There's so many games coming out. There's a lot of white pills, a lot of excitement in the industry. And of course, this week, I'm going to have to look at Killer Bean, folks. I'm so excited. This has been like one of my most anticipated games ever. I'm excited. It's going to be good.
And she's going to do it while she buys Mighty Beans. Yes. All right, so we are caught up on the super chats, right, Kay?
From what I see.
All right, so Phoenix, that means you get to announce the winner.
All right, let's see what we got. It's $162 for books and $35 for movies, which of course means that the winner is, in fact, books. Here to accept the award for best books, we will go to Maria. Maria, take it away.
Read the Bible. Read the Bible. It's the best book. Congratulations, book.
Book. Not plural, book. Just one.
Just book. You only need one.
The only one you need.
The only one you ever need.
You know, I'm going to end it on this note because we got a couple of seconds I've just seen. And I just opened up Twitter, the first thing ever. And this is what I see. Tom Brady's launching an organic coconut water drink called Good Nut.
Oh my gosh. What is wrong with everyone today? Just make it stop.
Okay, so during the showcase, we didn't get to show up, but there's a game called Skate Stare, which is like kind of a Tony Hawk clone, and it's made by a company called Goon Squad, and I'm so excited. They need to pair up.
Great.
This drink, the Tom Brady drink, needs to be in it.
There are too many millennials getting into making businesses. They keep naming their companies some ridiculous crap.
It fits though. It works. If it sells well, it works, I guess.
All
right, guys, that is it from us today. But tomorrow, I just got confirmation from Strub that she will also be on tomorrow with Rev. So Rev and Strub return tomorrow, as does supposedly a boss. I'm assuming if the plane didn't crash into other show. Otherwise, you're gonna be stuck with us again tomorrow. I don't know, but yeah. Phoenix, I didn't even plug you. Where can everyone find you?
Y'all can find me on Rumble, Panda Sub 2000, all one word. Yeah, hope to see you there.
So you guys can find me on YouTube and Rumble, Blabber and Collector, or Blab's Life, depending on what you want to see. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us today. Remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got to go get it. We'll see you all tomorrow on a lovely Tuesday with the boss. Okay? Bye, everybody. Fatality.